Hey, I'm DeCaster. I'm from Wisconsin, Green Bay, and I go to the University of Minnesota in Twin Cities, and I'm just here to tell you about my life. So I grew up in what I like to call a very cookie-cutter town. Everyone talked the same and dressed the same and acted the same, and you stuck out really easily if you were even the least bit different. And so high school for me was all about fitting in. I would try to act like I had it all together and act like I didn't really care what people thought about me. And that, in a way, was true. I was harsh and loud, and I was open about my opinions, and I didn't really take into account if those opinions hurt others or not. But inside, all I secretly craved was the approval from these people. And so the way I got that approval was by doing well in school and in sports. It gave me comfort to know that I was good at something that others only wished that they were good at. And so basketball in school gave me a way to not only fit the mold that others expected of me, but it also came with a great deal of praise, which I really liked. I liked it so much that I would get jealous when others and even my friends did better than me. But my junior year of high school, this all started to change. I got my first B in school, and I was having a bad basketball season, and this was devastating for me. It crushed me to think that my best was no longer the best, and it took me a long time to come to terms with that. But what helped me get through it was knowing that there was something out there that was bigger than myself. My freshman year of high school, I had started going to a youth group with my friend on the swim team at our church, and for the first time, I felt like I belonged somewhere. I felt like I had purpose. And I grew up in a church, so I always knew about God and Jesus, but I really learned and grasped the fact that there was a God out there who loved me and created me specifically to have a relationship with Him. And that because of my flaws, my brokenness, my failures, that wasn't possible. And so He sent His Son Jesus to live and die for me in order to bridge that gap and offer forgiveness for those sins. And so it was my freshman year at this youth group that I first told God that I want that forgiveness and I want a relationship with Him. But it was hard for me to keep that promise because I wanted acceptance from people, and none of my friends had made such a commitment to God. So my junior year, when I fell short, I fell back on that comfort that I learned my freshman year, but I so badly wanted to live my life differently, and I wanted more. And so it wasn't until my freshman year of college that I found what I was looking for. I went to the University of Minnesota, and it all came together. I got involved in a Bible study and started going to church every Sunday, and got involved in a Christian organization. And for the first time, I felt like I was myself. I had my own identity, and I wasn't living my life to please others anymore, but I was living my life to please God. And I will still continue to fall short and have failures, but because of what Jesus did for me, I know that that's okay. I no longer have to compare myself to others because I know that it's how Jesus sees me that really